hit my intro.
You turn my sound so long, and I'm thrown into a different zone, my own.
Yo, what it do, what it do? Welcome to B-Rhy Express. I'm your host, B-Rhy, and you already know what it is. We are here with another B-Rhy Reacts video, and finally, we are getting some gameplay of the Marvel Wolverine game, a game we've known about for a good minute now, and now we finally get to see it. So I'm not gonna talk anymore. We're about to look at the trailer right now, so let's take a look. Violent already. Okay, we got who was that? Omega Red?
Fighting longer than I can remember.
Brutal. Very Wolverine-esque, of course.
I'd like to say I'm not.
Looks like he's supposed to. Kind of look like the movie iteration.
But I'd be lying.
Yeah, motorcycle. I figured he was gonna have his motorcycle.
Doesn't matter where I go.
Combat. Looking good. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
How far I run.
Man, brutal. I'm liking it. Oh wow, takedowns? Yeah, that's definitely Omega Red.
That's always waiting. Just not for me.
Just seeing him on a motorcycle still. Hey, Mystique!
Cause I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
I'm Wolverine. I like it. Dope. Curious as to what this story is going to be about. Alright, so before we talk about it, they got a behind the claws, or basically behind the scenes video of Wolverine. Don't really know what it's about, but I do want to check it out, so let's take a look at that.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
You got to though, right? You got to. You can't play with it if you're gonna make a whole game about Wolverine.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Who's that, Ben Starr?
McIntyre, and
Oh,
I
no,
played
Liam
James
McIntyre.
Logan
I was like,
in Marvel's
I'm bad
Wolverine.
with people.
That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as it applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the
Yeah,
little lines of his teeth.
very
I love
detailed.
the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
I wonder, are they
Wolverine's
going
a character
to
who
do a lot
goes
of
to many places through the comics.
story
You'll see the
surprises?
Canadian wilderness,
Kind of like
you'll see
Spider-Man.
Japan.
There's a shot where
Played
Logan
with their
is sliding
characters,
down
made
that
them a little
rooftop, and you
different
can
than what we
see
normally
the breadth
expect.
of Madripoor
I wonder
and
if Wolverine
Lowtown.
is going to do that.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Definitely does.
Wolverine's combat,
And you
making
know
it
he
special,
did.
making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played. That's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited
Oh,
about
yeah.
the artwork that we're using.
I'm
on the
hyped
cover.
for it. I don't know about y'all.
dynamic, It's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also
I'm with
really
it.
excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We're focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of
I
everyone
hope
at
so.
Insomniac Games and the Wolverine
already did it
team
with Spider-Man,
especially,
so
we
hey,
want
why
to thank
not?
you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
Yeah, buddy. All right, so there we have it. Marvel's Wolverine. Let's talk about it. I really don't have a whole lot to say. This was a pretty short trailer, all things given, but it was an amazing looking trailer. First of all, I guess the first thing I could say is that the game looks amazing, as expected. It looks just fucking like Insomniac at his finest, of course. So yeah, Wolverine looks good. He reminds me of, I can't even remember the name of the actor anymore, but he reminds me of the actor of Wolverine. The way just he looks in game, he looks like him. Anyway, just in my personal opinion. Love that they got Omega Red in there. Love they got Mystique in there. They showed Mystique fighting henchmen, which looks like she might be on our side. We don't know, but just judging from the trailer, little small snippets, it looks like she might be fighting the enemy. Omega Red, of course, he's whooping our ass, so he's definitely going to be a boss. I'm just intrigued to know where this story is going to go, who's all going to be involved in this story, and give me as much fan servicey X-Men shit as I can handle. That's all I want. Big Boss is probably going to be Sabretooth. In my head, I feel like he is always going to be involved in like a Wolverine game, especially like one of this magnitude. He has to be in it. I don't know if they're going to play with the relationship between Jean Grey and him and the rest of the X-Men. I feel like they make cameos, but of course it's focused on Wolverine. I'm just intrigued to know more. I can't wait till we see more trailers and get more of a feel of the story. This is already a day one buy for me. I'm not gonna even lie. I trust Insomniac. I can't say anything else. I trusted them with Spider-Man. They did a great job. I trust them with this, and I know they're gonna do a great job. So that is my thoughts on Marvel Wolverine. If you like this type of content, if you want to see more when we get more trailers, make sure you follow me here, B-Rhy Express. That's B-RHYEXPRESS at youtube.com and BRHYEXPRESS, no dash in that one, for twitch.com. So yeah, make sure you express yourself, leave a like on the video. hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Until then, I will see you guys later. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Okay, I love you.
Had to
Bye-bye.
record this in my car, man. I was that excited.